Welcome to our first Survivor Tocantins recap.
Wow. Tocantins is in Brazil, and there's going to be 16 Americans.
Oh.
Guess who?
It's
and
one
Jeff.
of the most isolated places on Earth. That is crazy.
All right, so everybody's in the truck. They've already decided who's going to be on what tribe.
They've divided them up.
Right.
And they are Timbira
and Jalapao. You know, they never fail to pick hard to pronounce names.
I know.
Or hard to pronounce for us, anyway. Nobody's talking to each other.
No, you're not allowed to do that. It's a Survivor rule.
Right.
So they get to this
middle
stop,
of nowhere.
And
they
Jeff
get to this bush.
They have 60 seconds to gather as many supplies as they can because the truck is chock full.
That's right. They hauled ass. And unfortunately, Jalapao didn't get any food or water. How do you miss out on that? All right. Now, Jeff tells them, kids, it's a 4-hour hike. And, see, it's 110 right now? It's only going to get hotter. That's what she said.
Then, he was like, all right, first impressions are really important in life.
Let's take a quick vote.
Yeah.
Vote for the person you want to get rid of on your tribe.
Yeah, each team had to vote.
Right. So, Sandy garnered the most votes on Jalapao. She's a bus driver. And on Timbira, Sierra the model.
She's
empty-headed.
Like, I'm sick, I have a fever, blah, 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 antibiotics.
Yeah, and then she's like, don't y'all feel like asses now? No, because you're sick.
I'm sorry,
you can win
but
challenges
I'm a
if
Sierra
you're sick.
fan.
I am a Sierra fan, too. So, no, kids, you're not being voted off. Instead of being punished, you're going to be rewarded, and you're going to fly by helicopter instead of having to hike in the 110-plus degree heat.
Still, though, they're not going to have that bonding experience with the rest of the tribe.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens.
So, let's just talk about some standouts on the different tribes.
Right. Jalapao Spencer. He's the youngest survivor ever. He's 19.
JT, he's a cattle rancher. Ah!
He can take the heat. He's used to these types of conditions.
Yep. And Steven, head of the nerd herd.
All right, Steven.
He seems really annoying.
He looks like an accountant or something. How many watermelons do you have? Oh, none? All right. Timbira. Erin, the hairstylist.
Jerry, sergeant in the National Guard. Thank you for your service.
Yes, thank you. The most interesting person next to Sandy, I think, is Coach. He considers himself a Renaissance man.
He's a soccer coach at a university, and he's the artistic director
of a symphony.
Okay.
Wow, that's quite a diverse resume you've got there, Coach.
So he immediately made an alliance with Brendan, who is an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how that all turns out.
Yeah.
So, let's just go with a quick fact here. Sandy, she's crazy.
Oh my god, yeah.
She's crazy. There's no two ways about it. All right, so...
So, the two,
outcasts,
that were voted out of their tribe, not really.
Right.
Found a clue when they arrived at their camps, and it was like, you can either gain some brownie points with your teammates and set up your shelter.
Yeah.
Or you can look for the hidden immunity idol.
Well, crazy ass Sandy decides that, hell, I'm going to look for the idol. They already tried to get rid of me once. I just know they're going to write my name down. I need the idol's insurance.
And on the other hand, Sierra chose to set up the camp.
Right. I mean, how can Sandy be loyal to her tribe? She thinks it's called jalapeno. And, yeah, back at Jalapeno, Carolina, the little baby-voiced bartender...
That is so annoying.
...is calling the shots. Or at least she thinks so.
She's like, we need to clean up around here.
Yeah. It's so messy.
Oh, yeah, I did the wrong voice.
Yeah.
I'm tired.
That's okay. So, Sandy looks for an out there and takes off and decides to look for the idol.
She's like, I'm going to go use the restroom. And then
then she starts digging a hole.
And then look for some stuff.
Okay, so she found the stick in the previous clue, the first clue that said to dig, and she's like, oh my god, there's a little bag in there, and it's got another clue on it, and it says something about 10 paces.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she doesn't know what a pace is. Is that a brand of salsa for the jalapenos? Alright, so back at Timbira, Tyson is a Mormon from Utah.
Tyson's another one of my faves right now.
Yes, he likes to get naked.
He's so funny though.
It's unexpected. So it's time for the immunity challenge.
Alright, let me just ask this question. What was with the wiener dress? Somebody, I don't know names
I think
yet.
it was Taj.
Okay.
The former pop star.
She tied her dress in a knot in the front.
It totally looked like a dirty old wiener.
Because it looked disgusting. But anyway.
Alright, so the immunity challenge, you gotta hike across the barren plain there and get a raft with puzzle pieces, bring it back, and build a staircase to a puzzle table. A maze puzzle table.
We won't get too in depth with that.
Yeah.
It gets a little crazy.
Well, whoever finishes first and drops their flag wins immunity and fire in the form of Flint.
Well, both tribes are actually going to get fire anyway. Cause,
Tribal council. So, Jalapeno was first to the table maze, but Timbira made a comeback, come from behind victory.
They kicked ass in that puzzle.
They really did.
Maze.
They were working together. So, back at Jalapao, Jalapeno?
I don't know.
Jalapao.
Taj, the former pop star. I want to know more about this former pop star business.
Yeah. She calls out Carolina for being bossy. Girl, you don't...
Don't you be whining when we get back from a challenge.
That's right.
Like that.
I don't want to be told I gotta clean up when I just had a challenge. Alright, so Sandy is determined to find the idol, and it totally looked like she pissed her pants. I guess maybe she just had a wet bathing suit on under her shorts, but it really looked bad.
So,
and she's filthy already.
Yeah. Time for tribal counselor for Jalapao.
Thank you. Jeff flat out asked Sandy, are you a little crazy? Sure I am. Don't I have the crazy googly eyes, Jeff? Don't I make you nervous?
Alright, so...
I think she does.
We'll skip through all the questions. It was time for the vote.
So, let's just preface this with, before they left for tribal council, Carolina goes over to Sandy and says,
I'm so sorry that, you have to go because
we
of the
lost.
immunity.
Yeah. So, nice knowing you, Sandy. So, Carolina was so sure that she was staying. The first vote was for Sandy, and she was like...
Yeah, which made it even sweeter when Carolina
got all the other votes. Yeah. Bye, baby talker. Alright, so next time, it's Survivor, hand-to-hand combat,
love it,
water polo. Cannot wait. Till then, much love.